All right, this problem is asking you to find the missing side of a triangle. Now, in some of the previous problems you've worked with right triangles. And with right triangles, you used sine, cosine, and tangent. However, this triangle is not a right triangle, so therefore we have two options. We can use law of sines or law of cosines. If you're thinking about using law of sines, the question you want to ask yourself is, can you circle an angle and an opposite side? Well, in this picture here, you'll look carefully and notice that there's a 32 degrees and a 106 that are opposite each other. So therefore, since I'm now able to circle those two things in this triangle, I can use law of sines. But if I'm also solving for x, I want to circle its angle and opposite side as well. Those two circles are what we're going to use to form a proportion. Now, when you form a proportion, you're going to say sine of your angle over your side equals sine of your angle over your sides. So let's set that up first with the first circle here. Take sine of 32 over 106, like this. Then we're going to say equals sine of 38, like this, over x, as you can see here as well. Now you've got your proportion. Now to solve proportions, remember this. You always solve proportions like this for x by multiplying the diagonal without the x first. So multiply those together first, and then you divide by what's across from the variable, in this case, sine of 32. So let's write it out like this. 106 times sine of 38, like you see here, then divided by what's across from the x, sine of 32. Now, let's go over to our calculator and type it in. So we'll type in, first of all, the 106, so 106, and then times, as it says right here, times sine of 38, sine of 38. Now this next thing that's important is there is a parenthesis that closes here. So make sure you press the closing parenthesis as well. Then divided by sine of 32, so sine of 32, and then close the parenthesis again, hit enter, and you'll notice the entire equation or calculation is all in this calculator, and the answer comes out as 123.15. That is the length of this missing side, and that is how you write it as the answer. So in the future, law of sines, remember, it's the sine of the angle over the side equals sine of the angle over the side. You cross multiply by multiplying the diagonal without the variable first, and divide by what's across from it, and then do the calculation, and you'll have your answer every time. Hope this video helps, and good luck on the future ones.